Hey y'all, my name is Kayla Wisdom. I'm a gold ambassador with Plexus, and I was asked to do just a quick little video to show you how I use cold messaging to reach new recruits. So I'm going to quickly share my screen here. All right. Okay, so like I said, my name is Kayla Wisdom, and we're going to talk about cold messaging for a little minute here. First thing I want to talk to you about is my generic cold message. This is the cold message that I really don't like using the term cold message. It's messaging with a purpose. That's what I like to think of it as. I'm messaging somebody with a person, with a purpose, with an intent on sharing my product, right? So this is my generic cold message that I send out to any new person that I have not talked to before. It says, "Hey Linda, how are you? I know we haven't had much chance to connect on here, so I'll keep this brief. I'm sure you're crazy busy like me. Anyways, I have been using these natural plant-based products, and I love getting to introduce other women to them. Have no clue if this is something you'd be interested in, but I'd love to send you some info. Could I share?" This is something that I would say to anybody. If I found somebody on the street, if it was my neighbor who I'm just meeting, this is the language I would use. You can take this, use this as a baseline, change it to your verbiage, your language, how you would talk to somebody. I will tell you, do not say, "Hey, girl." Don't say, "Hey," like personalize it. Make it as personalized as possible. If you know something about the person, put it in there. Throw it in there. "Hey, Linda, how are you? I know your son just turned 12 last weekend. How was the birthday party? I know we haven't had a chance to connect on here. Blah, blah, blah." Keep it going that way. Hopefully that makes sense. All right. Next message that I have been sending out here recently is my holiday specific cold message. So we just had New Year's. This is what I've been sending out. "Hey Linda, Happy New Year." And I use a little champagne emoji. "I'm so excited about the new year and have decided that I'm reaching for some big dreams. One of those is to better my health this year. I started last year with amazing all natural gut health supplements that I love sharing with other women. Don't know if you have any goals this year, but I'd love to share with you some info on what I'm taking and how it can better you. Could I share?" Pretty simple, right? I'm telling them about me and I'm telling them that I have something that could help them. Boom. So this is what I've been sending out. What I have been doing here this new year is going back to when I started, looking at the people that I messaged then that did not respond, whether they saw the message and just didn't message me back, or they didn't see the message. I'm going back to those people and I'm sending them this. I'm sending them a whole new message like we haven't talked because we haven't talked. So this is what I am sending to those people. Brand new message, it's a brand new year, let's get started. And believe it or not, y'all, that works because those people that didn't see my message or saw my message, I'm looking at it as, "Oh man, I read this message. The kid started screaming, got to put my phone down. I can't reply." It very easily could have been something as simple as that. So don't count those people out. Send them a new cold message. So this is what I have been doing as far as reaching out once again. So this is an actual conversation that is taking place right now. That I sent this cold message out yesterday, and we have still been talking. Okay. I sent out the Happy New Year message, what I just showed you. "Hey Linda, Happy New Year. So excited about the new year and have decided that I'm reaching for some big dreams. One of those is to better my health this year. Blah, 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 blah." Sent this whole thing out to her, right? Her response, "Sure, that's fine. Happy New Year." Okay, great. So this is what I send. This is exactly how it goes when somebody allows me to, like, opens the door and says, "Hey, yeah, give me the info." This is what I say. "Absolutely. I'm going to send you a quick video and info on what I take every day. What are some of your health goals?" Simple. Simple, simple, simple. And exciting? Absolutely. One sentence, one question, boom. Okay. Then I immediately send them the triplex video. There's the link right there. I don't know, you guys could type it in or whatever, but this is the link. This is the video that I send them. I send them that video. Then I send them these two images. Okay. My, what I focus on is the triplex. That's what I started with. That's what I'm going to focus on offering people because it offers the most health benefits to everyone, right? This is what I send them. The pink drink tells, just gives a general list of some things that it helps with. The triplex tells them everything about what's in there. That's all I send them. And then I don't say another word. Let them come to me. So this is what she said to me. Lose at least 50 pounds and better butt and lose my gut. Those are her goals. Those are her health goals. So that's what we're going to tailor this to. Okay, so we have a weight loss pack that would be perfect for that. It has the pink drink to curb your cravings, which I just told her about the pink drink, showed her the little thing, a protein shake, which is delicious, and MetaBurn, which helps burn stubborn fat. Does that sound like a good fit? Leave it alone. I told her about what's in it, gave her a question, and then I sat and waited. So I'm not showing you the rest of the conversation because we get into some more details and things, but this is a very generic way to start your cold message and to continue the conversation. Okay. So, big question. How do you find people to cold message? I started with 40 followers on Instagram, and I'm pretty sure most of those were robots. I did have about 600 or 700 friends on Facebook, but obviously not all those were women. And I didn't talk to all those people. Like I really did not talk to a lot of people on Facebook at all. I was not big into social, right? So, some little tips, tricks, things that I've done so far. I add new friends on Facebook every single day. I add at least 10 new friends on Facebook every day, whether I know them or not. So, whenever you scroll down on Facebook, it gives you suggestions, or you can go to your friends list, it'll give you suggestions there as well. And I just added people, I added women. I focus on women. Um, I don't really send out friend requests to guys, just makes it a little bit easier. Um, but I just add women. These are suggestions from because they're either friends of friends or people that they've seen photos, or I don't know, different ways that they find suggestions for you. That's who I go to. And I friend them all. And then on Messenger. So whenever you open up your Messenger app, on the top, there's always a little area that has people that are online. It has little green dots saying that they're online. There's usually about 10 to 15 people in that list, I want to say. I always check through those people first. I go through them all and make sure that I have sent out a message to them, whether it's a happy birthday message, whether it's a cold message, because I've never talked to them before, or just a follow up. But I go through every single person in that top little area first. Then, once I'm done with all of that, whenever you go to your messenger, on the very bottom, there's a little button that says people. It has like two little people right there. I click that. Whenever you open that up, it's going to give you a long list. Like mine has probably over 100 people on there. It's everybody that's online. Every single person that is online right that second is in there, whether they are new friends of yours, old friends of yours. Even if you just sold somebody something on Marketplace, they're going to show up in there if you've had a conversation with them. Okay. Sometimes well, all the time, it also shows you your followers. So if your Facebook page is public and you have additional followers that are not your friends, just followers, it's going to show you if those people are online too. That's a door in. Okay. I go through all of those. They all get a message. They just do. They all get a message from me. Um, some days I don't make it through the entire list, but I always shoot for a minimum of messaging 30 people a day, period. And that's just messages that I send out. Okay. This morning already, I think by 10 o'clock, I had 100 messages sent out. That's how I do it. Okay. And then the last thing on here, build relationships with people on Instagram. So if you have an Instagram, watch their stories, comment. Hey, what's the recipe to that? That looks delicious. Hey, what boots are you wearing? Those are gorgeous. I'm actually going to be getting a gift card to Boot Barn so that I can buy new boots. Do you want to hear how I'm doing that? Because I wonder if they have this style. There's your entrance, right? Okay. Last thing, don't spam people. This is what upsets people with cold messaging. And this is so hard to do because once you send out that message, you want to message them a million times and say, hey, read my message. Hey, are you there? Are you there? Don't do that. Okay. Cold messaging can get so spammy. All right. Remember, always keep this in mind though. It always takes between 10 to 14 touches before somebody is inclined to actually purchase from you. So don't be spammy. but always follow up. That is so huge. I wait at least 2 weeks before I send out another message, and that second message usually sounds like, "Hey, I'm so sorry that we didn't get a chance to connect last time I sent a message," or, well, I probably won't put that in there, but, "Last time we didn't get a chance to connect. I'd love to share some info with you," or, "Hey, there is a Wednesday night Zoom that's gonna tell you everything you need to know about the products and about the business side if that's something that interests you. Do you want the info?" Send them something like that, okay? Just send a follow-up. Make sure that you follow up, but I give it at least 2 weeks, sometimes even a month before I'll send another message, depending on who it is, depending on if I know the person or not. But follow-up is so important, and you've gotta make sure that you do it correctly, especially with cold messaging, because it can turn people off. Last thing, numbers are everything, everything. The more people that you send messages to, the greater your chance is that you're able to help one person. Always keep that in mind. That is why I cold message or that I message with intent, because I am intentional and I want to make sure that I'm able to help at least just one person. That's huge. If I send out 500 messages and I'm only able to help one person, that's one more person that's added to my network. That means their network is added to my network. That means that they can reach more people and they can help more people. So big, so huge. I think that's all I've got for y'all. I'm so excited. If you guys have any questions, post them in the comments or message your upline. I hope this video helped. Bye, y'all.